Welcome to the Wealthy in Pajamas podcast, where it's not all about the money, but it's not about the money. I'm your host, Sonia Highfield, the Wealth Expansion Coach, here to help creatives find their real version of wealth, build profitable businesses, and be happy, healthy humans. Welcome to today's Wealthy Business Moment. So happy to have you here. And today I want to talk about something that comes up for a lot of entrepreneurs, which is imposter syndrome. But I have a little bit of a different take on it. And I think it's totally valid to experience imposter syndrome as its own thing. But a lot of the time, what I think people are actually experiencing is what I call transformation syndrome. So imposter syndrome is when you feel like I'm not really the expert, I'm putting on a front, I don't deserve to be here. It's that self-doubt of feeling like you're in the right place or receiving the right, acknowledgement or recognition or money or any of that kind of stuff, feeling like I don't think this is really meant for me. And a lot of people deal with that, right? But what I often see entrepreneurs dealing with is what I call transformation syndrome. So that is when you are stepping into a new evolved version of you. And it's uncomfortable because people don't know you in this new way yet, right? Whether you're pivoting and doing a different kind of work, or you're really showing a new layer of yourself and your true self, or you're trying to show up more in the world and really claim more of your expertise and share more of your wisdom. And it's just uncomfortable because, you're used to being behind the scenes or kind of playing small or discounting your wisdom or your knowledge. And so transformation syndrome for me is something that every entrepreneur actually goes through at different moments and multiple moments in our career journeys. And it's nothing to do with you don't belong here or you don't deserve X, Y, Z. It's really about you're showing a new part of yourself to the world and people haven't seen it yet, right? And it might be just in your personal life where, it feels uncomfortable with your family or your friends or your partner where you're like, whoa, there's this, deeper, truer part of me that is wanting to show up and do things differently, right? Whether that's implement boundaries or take up more space or, share your truth, right? Speak your real feelings and thoughts and opinions. And it can be uncomfortable to do that. And it can be kind of, shocking or weird or surprising to people around you. And same thing with your business and with, the audience that you've been speaking to. You might be, again, pivoting your business, talking about new things, or just showing up in a different way. And again, it's not that you're not allowed to do it that way, but it can just be uncomfortable and it can be a bit of a process too. So especially when you are pivoting your work or expanding your work and you're starting to have those thoughts and feelings of like, what are people going to think, right? Like, do people know that I actually am an expert in this, or that, I'm going to show up and start talking about something very different than I've been talking about? What's going to happen? What are they going to think of me? And the thing is that no one knows your behind the scenes journey, right? And so you may have been studying something for years. You may have been working on a different area of your business for a long time, or working on that self-development, personal growth. And now you're ready to bring it to the world, showcase it, show up, and really be this more evolved version of yourself. And so it's going to be uncomfortable, but that is okay, because in transformation syndrome, you're going through that experience of transforming how you show up, how you speak to people, how you work in the world, how you charge, how you serve your mission that you're here for, how you hold boundaries, how you connect, how you engage, how you love, right? And so it's the process of transforming, and it's not going to be uncomfortable forever, but it is a bit of a process of, number one, knowing yourself and getting to that place of confidence and security and courage in yourself, right? It doesn't have to be that you're fearless, but getting to that place in yourself where you're like, yes, I know this is for me. I know that this is the right path. I know that this is the work I should be doing. I know that this is what I need. And so I'm willing to go through the discomfort of letting other people start to see and feel and know about these changes that I'm making. So I'd love to hear if that resonates for you. If you're like, oh yeah, I've been feeling like I'm, imposter syndrome, but like maybe that wasn't quite it. Maybe it's really more of this transformation syndrome where you're in the right place, you're doing the right thing, you're worthy and deserving, but it's just an uncomfortable process of letting other people get on board with you. And of course, not everyone's going to, and that's also perfectly fine. So let me know if that resonated, and if you need support in your own transformation syndrome and really showing up in the world the way you want to, doing the work that you want to do, charging the prices you want to charge, and holding those boundaries that you want to have. That is something I love to help people with. It's one of the big reasons why people actually end up coming to me, is when they're in a moment of pivoting or expansion in their business, and they're like, whoa, this is weird and wild and uncomfortable, and I need someone to see me through, to hold me through this experience, because there will be those ups and downs and challenges and obstacles and wins and beautiful moments. And it's really such a game changer to have someone there seeing you along that path, especially if you feel like, my family doesn't get it, my partner doesn't get it, like my friends think I'm weird, right? There's all of these people that may not get it, and having someone in your corner to say, yeah, you got it, you're on the right track, we can go in this direction, you can do big, hard things, and you don't have to do them alone. It's really, really, really so important to have that kind of support so that you can be who you want to be and have the business that you want to have. All right, so reach out if you need support with that. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Hey all, thank you so much for tuning in today. It would mean the world to me if you could subscribe, share, and leave a review so more people can learn about this work and access their true wealth. And if you'd like to continue your wealth work, please pop onto my email list so you can choose your own wealth adventure, whether that's applying for one-to-one coaching, accessing my DIY content, or staying tuned for upcoming wealth boosting programs. You can find all that at the following link, bit.ly/wealthypjs, PJS, bit.ly/wealthypjs. Join me there and let's get wealthy.